Hello viewers, this is Tim Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you my 436th podcast. It is my 436th podcast. So anyway, like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain so adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain so adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, please, that means you're okay to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, before I begin, I'd like to say sorry about the noise in the background. That's just my fan in the background. So basically, if you're hearing that noise in the background, that's just my fan. So basically, my like I said, my air conditioner broke on me, so basically I had to get a fan instead. So basically, in case you guys are wondering if that noise in the background, the noise in the background, that's just my fan. So anyway, now with that out of the way, let's get into the topic. Into the topic of this podcast. Will Crisis on Infinite Earth be the last major crossover in the Arrowverse? So basically, as you guys know, Arrowverse is the Arrowverse soon. The DC Arrowverse shows are comparing to that the biggest storyline in all DC comics, being Crisis on Infinite Earth. Now, a lot of people are wondering. Some people are not wondering, or some people are wondering, will this be the last time? Will this be the last time that all the Arrowverse shows? Will this be the last time that all the Arrowverse shows has a major crossover night? Because ever since the Arrowverse spawned the Flash, ever since the Arrowverse got started with Arrow, and it had spin-offs, the Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, and now that new Batwoman show, a lot of people are wondering, will this be the last major crossover? Now, as you guys know, Arrow. Hey, this is the last, during this crossover event, Arrow will be on its last season. During this whole major crossover event, this will be Arrow's final season in the Arrowverse as well. So people are wondering, and some people are not wondering, will Crisis be the last major crossover where all the Arrowverse shows come together? Now, I'm mostly thinking even with Arrow going off the air, but most likely I don't think they would. I don't think it might be the last time. I don't think this might be the last time that all the Arrowverse shows. I would say this will be the last time that all the Arrowverse shows all the main Arrowverse shows will do a major crossover, since Arrow is about to go off the air this upcoming season. But as for I'll say that I believe that this might be the final crossover for all the main Arrowverse shows. But honestly, I believe it's going to be more crossovers. It all depends on if Stephen Amell, who plays Green Arrow, gets killed in Crisis or something like that. Maybe they can continue doing major crossovers or not. But it all depends how this Crisis crossover happens. How this Arrowverse crossover event, does Stephen Green Arrow character. So basically, I figure what I believe is this will probably be the final. This probably will be the final major crossover for all the major Arrowverse shows, including the flagship show Arrow itself. But honestly, I think there will be crossover. I think they will continue crossovering the Arrowverse shows. It looks like Black Lightning, maybe and maybe do a couple more crossovers with Black Lightning as well. But honestly, I believe this might be the last major crossover. This might be I believe the Crisis will be the last major crossover for all the main Arrowverse shows. But honestly, but they will still be crossovers now. But after Crisis over, I think they still will be doing Crisis. Will still be. I think that the other Arrowverse shows will still be doing crossovers, like minor crossovers. So basically, instead of just having like a like 4 nights, 4 nights for all the 4 other Arrowverse shows, like Batwoman, Supergirl, The Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow. They probably will do 1 night for they probably might do 1 night for one of the 2 Arrowverse shows. So basically, I might see, we might see Barry might crossover with Supergirl, or Batman might bump into the Legends and shit like that. But honestly, so basically, what I believe is this will be I think that Crisis will be the last major crossover for all the main Arrowverse shows, including the flagship show of the Arrowverse, and the main flagship show of the Arrowverse called Arrow. So basically, I believe this will be the last major crossover for all the main Arrow shows. I believe, like I said, I believe this will be the last major crossover for all the main Arrowverse shows, and also the flagship show of the Arrowverse, known as Arrow. So basically, but I still think that we might once Arrow goes off, I still believe that the Flash, Batwoman, Supergirl, and the Legends might the Legends and Black Lightning might do crossovers, not a major crossover, just might still be doing crossovers, but sometimes maybe minor crossovers. So basically, once like Batwoman and Supergirl might team up for a crossover, the Legends might help out, the Legends might help out the Flash and shit, or Black Lightning. So basically, I feel like this is gonna the Crisis Infinite Earth will be the last major crossover for all the main Arrowverse shows, including the Flash show Arrow as well. So basically, and after Arrow goes to I think it's like the other main Arrowverse shows will probably be doing minor crossover episodes with each other. But that's just my opinion. So basically, this is my opinion about will Crisis be the last major crossover in the Arrowverse or not? So this is just my opinion about that. So anyway, what you think? Do you think Crisis will be the last major crossover in the Arrowverse? Yes or no? Please let me know what comes below this podcast. So anyway, like always, it's Central Michael from Free Reviews. Sign off. 1.